welcome to NWA Connie Corso's podcast, where we talk all things dogs.
Microphone check, microphone check. The king. What's up, Kane?
Living large.
Yeah.
What they say, gate holders are moving out here. But I got it on over here. Yeah,
Are you on that side?
Yeah, the gatekeeper's moving out the way. I'm moving on into Hollywood. Moving on into Hollywood. That's what we doing.
Yeah, yes, sir.
My paws on the king, so I think I need to wear my crown.
Yeah. I don't know if they can see that cash out, brother.
Oh, they probably can't.
Yeah. I don't know if they can see that. What's up, everybody? Akiko Yoshida, new member. Man, I appreciate that. Vicente, what's up, my brother from another mother? Let's rock Connie Corso, or the Republic of the Connie Corso. Straighten me out on that. DK9, what's up, brother? Doug, what's happening? My brother, Velocity, Connie Corso, Griselda, Connie Corso, salute. CNW Dynasty, Connie Corso, salute. Vanguard is back in the house, y'all. He is back in the house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Having me.
Yes, sir. Yeah. We looking forward to.
I feel like my screen dirty.
Well, let's straighten it out then.
I'm about to get off this apple.
Look good?
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm screened.
Got a camera over there, and I'm over here on this Mac, and this Mac ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Like what the old people say, put a little spit shine on
it. Yeah. I hope everybody. Hey, Doug just put your shit up.
Oh, okay.
God damn, is that where I can pin it? Let's see here. I'm gonna start. Maybe it'll do something. I'm gonna start it, sucker. Matter of fact, did I copy that? Damn it. All right. You ready to roll, Doc?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Glad y'all back. First thing you do, hit the like button.
Yes, sir.
Share if you care.
That's right. Share.
You never know. We know, ain't no telling who watching, but you never know when you might hit this seat. Share. Everybody getting a good learning. I know sometimes the podcast is triggering.
I just left out the lab. I just made this one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hold in here.
What do you sell those for, bro?
Different prices. I made this one for the first time. I'm gonna give Mozzie a bite. I'm gonna let somebody wear this one.
Yeah.
So they can protect themselves. And, you
do got that heavy duty sewing machine I saw for sure.
Oh, yeah, I got industrial stuff.
Yeah.
I make all kind of stuff.
Right.
Oils.
Okay. What's those oils for?
This right here is $20. This is VGP's new hair. Your dog missing hair, hot spots. You want to see it shine? All of that. This does everything. Heal him up.
Yeah.
Cuts and all.
Plug that shit, brother. Plug it. Shit, I'm looking for something. What am I saying?
Hey, I'm looking around, man. I'm all on the floor. I'm looking around because my office.
Yeah, we trying to sell it all.
My office is a workhouse. My source of working.
Yeah,
I always got stuff in here everywhere.
Where's the website? You got a website, Vanguard K9?
Years ago, I stopped using my website, and I was like, man, I'm just banging so hard off of Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And then one day I said I want my website, and I realized that this group of dog kennels companies bought my website, and they all got their links to their different websites on there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they try to sell it back to me for $6 grand.
Yeah, they buy your domain name and all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
and they wanted to sell it back. First, they told me 23,000.
Yeah, yeah. Because probably, there's some free game here too, y'all. When I first started, people thought I was crazy the way I named it. My shit. I locked up the name, Northwest Arkansas, NWA Connie Corso. I locked up the domain name. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit because like when people Google your stuff, Vicente, well, let's say Vanguard, Florida Dutch Shepherds or Connie Corso's Arkansas. All of those things are algorithms that Google pick up in the search engine. You know, when people looking for dogs in their areas. That's just a tip. You can do with it what you want. Okay, brother. So this is gonna be a hot topic. And actually, we're gonna open this up tonight. We're gonna open it up for people, especially if you got 20 plus years in, and you got. We're gonna define what a line is, a bloodline, and I want to see if we have many. I don't think it's many people with a bloodline, and I don't even think it's many people know what it takes to make a bloodline. But in your definition, brother, what is a bloodline when it comes to dogs?
Well, you got pedigree, and then you got the bloodline. If you look at pedigrees on dogs, like I'm always writing pedigrees, and I don't know why. I mean, you see why my lighting's so bad in here. Maybe if I turn the light off, did that get a little better?
Yeah, you might have to turn it off for if you want us to read that.
Did it get a little better?
No, you can't see that shit. Yeah, you should have sent that shit to me. I would have showed it over the screen.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put my light back up here.
I think my mom was like, damn,
I don't know why it's got so dark, so it's distorting my light. Yeah. But let me show y'all something. And it's like I got pedigrees on dogs. It's generations of it. I don't know if you can see this. You can't. Can y'all see that?
We can see. Yeah, we can see the skeletal part about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
I think some pictures too.
If you look at it like this, most people don't understand how to breed dogs, and they don't know how to recreate dogs. So a bloodline is where a breeder has taken a dog, a specific dog that they love from some great dogs, a female, where they firstly normally start with. Some people start with a male. And they breed this female to several different males from, and then they take those puppies out of those dogs and they line breed them and inbreed them for 3 to 7 generations. A designer dog is a bloodline. A designer dog, every dog is a designer dog. So don't exclude the Connie Corsos, the Dutch Shepherds, the Malinois, the German Shepherds, whatever, the Frenchies, all of them. To even get those breeds of dogs, they took a bunch of dogs, three or four dogs, or 2 or 3 dogs, and bred them together. Took puppies from those litters, and maybe 2 sisters or 2 males, whatever, 4 brothers, and line bred them. After they established it, the look, the character, the traits, they kept going 3 or 4 generations. Then you start to see, you take a pedigree, and if a guy had a pedigree, if he had a board and he took a pedigree, and I don't know if this can come off here, and you have your first dog is right here. And then this is the mama and the daddy. You see that right now? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you take these dogs, that's 1 generation, that's 2 generations. So they're the granddaddies on both sides. Here's the grandmothers right here on both sides. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now look, then you look at these dogs.
Great grandparent.
25, 25, 50, 25, 25, 50, 100. Then you got these right here, they break down to 2.5s.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So these dogs right here, you ain't got much of that in your dog. And then, you know, if you got a quarter, then you ain't got much of it in your dog. But when you got these dogs like here, right here, and you done bred all these generations, your name everywhere up and down here, you got your dog. You understand what I'm saying? You got your dog. So you taking a family of dogs and you staying within a family of dogs that you've created by mixing other breeds or dogs from the same breed but different bloodlines, different characters. Most people breeding scatterbred anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Most people don't have bloodlines.
No, when you breeding scatterbred to a guy like me, I really don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you why. It was almost like I heard a clip on your last show that you and the four guys was on there was talking about when he talked about a granddad.
Let me play that. You mind?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let me play that right quick. This is we're gonna see what y'all think about that. Sorry guys, I'm kind of okay. Hold on a minute. Share screen. Okay. I'm gonna play this clip. This was from the new podcast with Gerald and Fit Bully TV and La Fundacion. Does a breeder take responsibility for the dogs he have bred instead of living off the older breeder's name and accolades that older breeders might have done? And how far back in the pedigree does that shit even matter anyway?
Man, hell of a question. And I've been saying the same answer for 16 years. I put it like this. My last name is Antoine. I'm a Creole descent. My great-great-grandfather's a fucking Frenchman. Do I look like I'm French to you? I don't give a fuck about what happened to great-great-great-grandparents. I want to know what the parents are. I'm always knowing what the parents are. Don't give me this shit about the great grand champion of great grand. Fuck all that. Listen, the farther you get away from the parents in the back, the least that of that DNA is in the dog that you're talking about right now, right? Yeah. So when people are using he's the great grandson of the champion Victor Arthur von Murchison Leo, that means he don't know shit about his dogs. Because if you knew shit about your dogs, you would have to keep reaching back to a dog that's been dead 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's a bad sign for me. And like I said, I've been toasted with that bullshit line. So none of that shit matters to me. The people who are novice and who are beginners in this game don't get snowballed. I put it like this. You guys are probably, I'm 53 now.
Does a breeder. So that was it right there. Calls a little, got me some phone calls here.
Well, he told some of the truth, but not a clear understanding of what of reality.
What do you mean?
Okay, I don't like to hear guys telling me about a damn dog like he said. A dog way back here in the pedigree.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about no dog way back there in the pedigree.
Yeah.
But when you look at my pedigree, see that bitch right there, Anchor? She the mama to both of these dogs right here and here.
Right.
You see that?
Yeah.
Now, this is a family of dogs. This is my bloodline. This is like one dog. Now, see that dog right there?
Mm-hmm.
He a double-bred grandson of Nero's. His mama and daddy, both of them, are off of my Nero's dog.
Mm-hmm.
Bred to two different, like, Makos. That's Nero's in blue. And then Nero's and Emma. Let me go back this way. Emma right here, Nero's and Emma. So this is the double-bred grandson of Nero's, then bred the Anchor.
So let me cut you off for a second. Under that Instagram post, my brother Limelight, He said, "Well, it does matter depending on how they're bred." Is that what?
Right, it does. That's what I'm saying to you, because this is how mine bred. Mine bred on a family of dogs. This is not a scatterbred dog where
Right.
your dog, they bred this dog to some dog. No similar ancestors in the pedigree. Then
Right.
the bottom dog bred to some other dog somebody else had. No similar ancestors. My dog, what I'm trying to explain to you is right here, is all of these dogs right here. This is Neros the Blue Ices, Neros the Emma. That's my dog. Emma was out of Buddy and Quattro Little Mate sister. And Neros was out of Quattro and Tiger. and then Neros to like I said, Blue Ices, which was Azura and Crush. And Crush was a Malinois and German Shepherd, and Azura was a Dutch Shepherd and German Shepherd, a little quarter German Shepherd. Okay. And then up here, this dog right here is out of Blue Ices, and the dog on the top, which is his daddy, that's Quattro, the Blue Ices. So now you have Blue Ices back here. I brought it back up close. You see what I'm saying? And this dog down here, which is these two dogs right here, is the same dog. So it's a double bred granddaughter, Anchor. And the daddy's is Nero's 2, and the other daddy was Otis.
Right.
And if you look at it, this dog here is a double bred grandson of Quattro. Quattro is Nero's daddy back here. This dog is heavy Quattro.
Right.
So I done put Quattro all up and down my paper. So if I say it's a Quattro dog, it's a Quattro dog. And
right.
You know what? Quattro one time way back here don't matter at a 12.5%.
Right.
If you look here, you're only 25%. It's only 25% Quattro. This is not a Quattro dog. A Quattro dog is a dog that's straight off him, and that's 50% Quattro.
Right.
Unless these dogs down here was Quattro have sisters or brothers or the daddy's mama or sisters and brothers from the same family, then we can say they got the same blood, which would be the same dog behind Quattro's daddy.
Right.
So
I think what happens is when people hear you better worry about the dogs in front of you, they just think you like
that is good. That is good when you buying scatterbred dogs and you buying dogs from people offline who are not breeders. A guy who just got a dog and bred it to somebody else's dog.
Right.
That's good because but even though I breed these dogs like this, I'm doing it because I'm mimicking behaviors of traits I like. When you don't have that and you buying a dog from somebody, you better look at that dog. Let's see how his character is, what he does. Because when you scatterbreed, you ain't retaining nothing. You getting everything. If you breeding a herding dog or you breed a game dog, okay, well you're gonna get dogs that want to fight and hold and do this. Now I done mixed it with a German Shepherd. Now I got traits with German Shepherds was bred to do herd. No, see, you don't know what you're gonna get.
So yeah, that was my point. When I think people get to they misconceive when people say, look at the dogs in front of you, because if they're no good, why are you even worried about the pedigree?
I still do that. Look at the dog in front of me, even though I breed that pedigree.
Right.
So the dogs that I breed in front of me, if I don't like them, you know what I'm saying? As honest as I can be with you, I don't breed them. I don't give them away. I don't use them.
Okay.
So I'm still looking at the dogs itself. That's why you see me on videos. If you go to my Facebook, it'll take you 25 minutes to get to the end, looking at pictures and looks. You know what I'm saying? Because I am training every dog out of each one of the litter. I am I'm showing that I'm retaining that high drive, the prey drive, food drive, and you can kind of see I don't really have as much food drive in them no more because my dogs work just to work for the joy of it. You see what I'm saying? And I don't use food much because they don't have much food drive. I seen food drive in the Mexican dog Emma pups, but you know, because they got that from the mama, but all the stuff out of my stuff don't care about food. They don't really work for you. They can work and you come out there with a piece of sausage. Hey, boy, I put sausage in his mouth. They spit it out, be looking at you, waiting for you to throw the ball, waiting for you to play the game. You know, whatever you finna do next, just looking, you know, just staring at you. So always looking at the dog in front of you.
Mhm.
I don't want to breed a mom and daddy that don't do nothing, that don't have the trait that I'm looking for. That's why I'm breeding them, because I'm hoping the puppy be half of the mama or half of the daddy. If the granddaddies both are great, the grandmas both great, the great grandmamas and granddaddies, all them 4, 5, 8 of them was great. If that dog can be one of the granddaddies or one of the grandmamas, I got exactly what I'm looking for, because I use all good solid dogs. I don't breed dogs to make money. I breed dogs to make a badass dog, because I done sold all y'all my dogs and I'm trying to make another one. And then somebody see it online and they show me the money and I go to scratching my head and I be like, taking care of my family is more important than having a dog, because I own all the grandmamas and granddads. I can do it again.
Right.
It's going. So he telling the truth. But it's not a clear understanding why, because he's not a breeder. He's buying dogs from people. So he has to do that in order to say he has a great stud. Because I heard him say, I'm the stud man. That's all I do.
Yeah,
well, he want his stud to be great. He's telling the truth. He want a great stud. He want his stud to be great. So he got to look at that dog in front of him, the structure, the character, and how his willingness to please, and is he obedient? Does he recover well? How does he handle pressure, stress? I'm looking at all of these things when I breed. So I got high expectations because I'm a breeder and I done had bad dogs. Y'all done seen them.
Yeah.
And if that puppy don't act like them dogs I done had, you ain't making the cut, brother. And I won't be breeding you again if I won't breed that again if I don't see a high ratio in that litter. So my litters, when I breed, all of my puppies do the same thing. You close your eyes, reach in the barrel. You don't care what you pull up, male or female. Don't worry about colors. Just know that you got a dog that's you can put in front of you like you're talking about, and the character is there. And that's why I breed families of dogs.
Let me ask you a question. Is a line or a lineage based on one dog, or is it based on the family of dogs?
A lot of people in the game dog world that I came from are basing their dogs on one dog, right? I don't necessarily base my dog on one dog, although you'll say you can see that, but I base my dogs upon when I breed them, how good that dog was, and then I don't really think about his ancestors no more. I think about how bad he is, and then I put him with another bad bitch that happened to be in this family of dogs. So I know that if I breed Quattro, I'm gonna get dogs that can grow with their family. If I start breeding my old stuff, my junkyard stuff, I'm gonna start retaining that gene that is one owner dog. Like when you see Mozzie, and you see Zeus, and you see Nero's, that's because you look at it. Look at the heritage I'm trying to tell you. Nero's produced Zeus. Nero's was a killer. Zeus was a killer. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Pablo was a killer.
Hey, before you go any further, what's your cash app, bro?
It's my name. ULYSEEMUFFJR. That's what's on that dope. Ulysses Jr.
Okay. Ulysses Muff Jr. Okay. What I put? Dollar sign in the front.
Yeah, dollar sign, capital ULYSEEMUFFJR. Okay. Now watch this. Now I'm gonna say something, and I want you to think about this. It's gonna sound. I hope it don't sound rude or racist. Okay. Now he can say it don't matter, right? But what if I was a slaver? You look.
It does matter because
you look a little too dark to me.
Yeah, I mean because
too much African in you. Yeah, I see a little bit of my Caucasian people in you because you don't look like them Africans. But your boy got that Creole in him. He's a line bred on my house niggas.
Yeah, a lineage is a race,
and he got an up close Frenchman in there to give him 25% more of us in him. And I think I could trust him. I'll bring him on in the house. The skin is nice and fair. If you was talking about lineage, it does matter because you can see. Right. When you're breeding dogs, colors, disposition, character, it does matter. You put that sorry bitch I got back there, that we done bought in these dogs, we might have 4, 5 generations of dogs might run off or can't take pressure. When I'm breeding, I don't want no puppy that when he if I take a puppy and play with him in the house and I go to a new setting, when I get out that car and roll the ball, he better act like he's still at the house. See?
Yeah.
I don't want no dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want no dog hit the pitch collar.
Yeah.
Can't recover.
Yeah.
I'm looking at recovery time. My dogs, you correct, and then you say, good boy, and he go back to doing that old bad stuff again, like it ain't just happening.
Right.
And he be like, oh God, I gotta let me find a different way to, let me keep doing this, and then he gonna get, I don't like that, and the message ain't clear. So I'm breeding all of these things in my dog. That's why I'm using certain dogs. That's why it matters.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the top Corso breeders in the country who truly has a line, and like you put it in black and white terms, that's way some people just got to understand it, because he said, look, you've got a black male and a white lady, they get a Halle Berry, but that is she pretty, but that is a dilution though.
Yeah.
So that's the way it is.
When they get older, you don't know how they're gonna act. It's the first generation. You don't know what it's gonna do. Most people, I got a biracial son. I hate to say, he's out of control. Like my friends who have biracial kids, some of them, they never find their true identity in them first generations of what side they taking this side 1 minute, that side. Then some of them all the way over here and don't affiliate with the people from this heritage, and then or either they're on that side, don't want to affiliate with that side. So,
mine pick a side quick. Mine pick a side quick. I ain't teach none of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's them. So DNA runs. Yeah. DNA. I don't want to be my daddy. I would say if I had to choose.
Right.
Both of us got somebody we don't want to be, but that's who we are in the end.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, your face look like them. People see you and say you act just like them. Right. So you are who you come from, and it matters. So let's say it like this. Does it matter if you and I had $1 million apiece, and they told us we can take $1 million and buy a clone? We say, okay, we're gonna buy this clone, and we're gonna take the rest of it to make sure that the life is right for it. So what clone we finna buy? We finna buy Mike Tyson clone. Right. So we got a clone of Mike Tyson. That's a genetic remake. Right. Right? We're gonna breed Mike Tyson to Serena. Oh man, we're gonna breed her to Jackie Joyner Kersey. We're gonna breed him to Oprah. Hey, let's breed him to Madonna too. We're gonna breed him to all of them, and then we're gonna breed all of them kids together. Then we get the 2 or 3 generations. I'm gonna reach back, and we're gonna breed Mike Tyson back to his great granddaughter. Now we got 50% Mike Tyson on the top. You see what I'm saying? Then we line bred Mike again. When you breed 2 half brothers and sisters together, that's still like you 50% of that dog. Right. Because both of them got the same daddy. The daddies didn't change. It would have been a quarter. So now you still like 50% of that same dog. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why it matters. Yeah. If your dogs are breeding true, you have arrived. And your dog's probably go tell a guy, go look at them guys in game dogs. I want to use them guys. Okay. These guys love Bolio. They love Bullet Son, Eli. But them dogs been dead for me and you when we was little, before I was born. But they retaining the traits. And that's why they stay in families of dogs. That's why they breed Eli dogs, the Bullet Son dogs, because they're 2 brothers. Eli Jr. Their daddy was Eli. Right. And although Eli your kids gonna act a little different from your sister, but if you line bred them together, you gonna bounce back acting like either your mama or your daddy or your granddaddy's side or your daddy's mama's side. So it matters. When you start scatter breeding dogs, you take your dog that you bought from somebody that's scatter bred and you breed to another dog, and then you breed to another dog. Now you don't have those high ratio. Well, we need to check the puppies to see how they work. If it's gonna do, we don't know if it's gonna. You better check it. Now you got to sit out there and play with it and see how the character is. But when you got dogs from families of dogs that do what they do, all you got to do is protect it and be a good manager. And
How many dogs you got to put on the ground to really make a line of dogs?
3 to 7 generations is what they call when you got your own. When you starting a bloodline, you got your stock dog. You don't need but 3 to 7 generations. Anywhere from 3 to 7 is considered yours.
How many dogs? How many dogs does it take though?
3 to 7 generations. There's 3 to 7 generations right here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I own all the dogs behind these dogs, but I'm saying all these are different. These different. Let me show you. Let me show you something.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Here in a minute, I'm gonna drop a link. People can come in. You can't stay in. Come speak your piece, but you can't stay in. Speak your piece and ask your question and make your comments. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Like for instance, here's a dog that I'm messing with now. Let me see if I can come in closer.
Yeah.
That I bring right here. See that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a son back to mama.
Yep.
I own all these dogs and all the dogs behind here that I have to write who they was to remember. Because all this like Neros, and this was a Neros in blue. This was the Nico dog that was El Ghost, bred to a daughter. Neros and Rose was an outcross dog I had bred years ago. Then you got Tyson and Thea. That was some 2 imports that came from Mexico. I ain't even know their heritage, but they was bad. He was a killer. That's that Malinois I just posted a couple of weeks ago on that cage.
Yeah.
That's bred to her.
Yes, sir.
Produced that dog back. He was an idiot. He killed himself. He was a killer. We was glad when he killed himself because he was gonna kill somebody if he got out. When we bred him to Princess. Princess is that the 2 dogs I was telling you about before them, some bad dogs that was imports. Mm-hmm. So he all these dogs I done bred up here to get this dog. And then, like I say, that dog right there, that was Nico, that was the El Ghost Nico dog, and then that was the sister. See with that pink pin out here? This dog and this dog were little mates. Mm-hmm. So I had bred that little mate to that old dog there, and then the new stuff I was breeding came up with them and bred him to this dog right here. And there was some import dogs I had to that stuff, the Fire and Castor and Marcella, and then we bred him back to his mama. Mm-hmm. But I saw so many dogs. I ain't bought no dog in a long time.
It's a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of dogs to do it.
People, a team of people breeding dogs, selling dogs, going back, seeing the one that we love and the people that's bragging about and calling, breeding that and getting the dog back and putting it back in the line.
It takes at least 30 dogs to do it, doesn't it?
I had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of them. So it does matter, but it's a difference. And he said the right thing, but you had to understand.
Right. But yeah, what he was trying to tell people, newcomers, is to be careful because people will sell you some shit that
I think what he was saying was true. What he wasn't saying that he was saying he don't want to hear no shit about this one damn dog that's a great granddaddy. He was telling the truth. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Because I don't even like, hey, look, because he said it. Remember I told you one granddaddy is 25, the other granddaddy 25. Yeah. That's 25% in that dog. You talking about a great granddaddy, that's 12.5%. That dog ain't even that dog no more. It's all them other scatterbred dogs, the blend of them.
Yeah.
When you mixing all them scatterbred dogs, it's that blend. The only way you can retain that scatterbred dog, you're going to have to go back to the mama side, get a puppy that the mama bred to another dog, the daddy bred to another dog, or a little mate off of that litter, a female out of that litter if you got a male, and breed it back to the daddy or something else, a cross out if you want to, then bring that puppy off it back to your dog that you got.
But then you got this other thing. You got to actually be there to watch the dogs grow up.
Well, you got to get out here and train them to say you love them. But I'm saying if you had a male dog that you love so much, then one day you go and buy his little mate sister from some scatterbred dogs, you got yourself something to start with because you can take his little mate sister and breed her to their daddy's brother or somebody in their pedigree in the back. Reach back. That's the same thing I was trying to show you about this dog Donna here. Like my dog Donna, people don't even realize what that was. That came from that kennel that I was telling you about one day. We was talking about the guy had the up there was selling dogs to the Navy SEALs. Mike Suttle's Logan House.
Yeah.
He had a dog named Arco Kicker. Right?
Yeah, I remember you talking about that dog. Yeah.
So my dog Donna is off of Castor the Group. Castor the Group. This dog Kimmy. You see that? Her mama was a PH1 Metloff dog. Now remember, all my dogs are PH1s. That's why you saw that writing in there. Them dogs are all certified certificate police dogs. Every last one of my dogs is a certified certificate police dog. The only dog that ain't a police dog is the dog you bang. And the ones I got still, because I done made a line, but I'm breeding police dogs. So all these certificate dogs, she was a PH1 female. Oh, my glasses, good Lord. I don't even have my glasses in here, do I? No.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Come on, y'all.
So look, this Arco Kicker to this female right here. This bitch was a PH1 dog. Look at her mama. Her mama was a PH2 dog. PH1 and PH2. Her daddy was a PH2 dog. They bred Arco Kicker, another PH1 dog. You see that?
Yeah, move it over a little close. There we go. We can see it.
So Arco Kicker, his daddy is this dog, Castor. We reached back and took his daddy and bred it to his daughter. So he was bred to his granddaughter to produce my dog, Donna. You see that? So I got the best of what he had.
Right.
I got his number one dog bred to a whole line of PH1 great dog producing dogs. Then bred it back to the granddaddy right there. Castor the Group produced her. She's the dog I bred to Carlos Van Voss PH1 Metloff, which is my dog, the dog Anchor that I was showing you in the pedigree. Right here when I was showing y'all these dogs, when I was showing you this bitch was the grandmama on 2 pedigrees back there. Right here, her mama. That's who she offered, Carlos and the dogs in that pedigree I'm showing you. And I took that Carlos dog and bred it to Quattro. Then that dog right there, Blue Isis, is off of the Crush Azure from Complete K9 Canada bred to Quattro. And that's his son. So I bred 2 half sisters and brothers, bred all that good stuff right there to produce that dog, Kodak Blue.
Right.
That's why he's so important. That's why it's so important. Dogs are important when you breed in families of dogs to retain traits and characteristics of a dog. I don't keep saying, I don't talk about no Carlos and all that back in the pedigree. You don't even hear me say, I don't like him. I'm talking about the dog I got now.
Right.
And then when I train this son and he doing on the video, I'm talking about that puppy on the video doing all the stuff he doing.
Right.
So I don't really never talk about pedigrees because I don't sell pedigrees. I sell dogs. I don't really show people my pedigrees and tell them. A lot of my dogs, I don't even know heritage on them behind. But see, you can't even see the heritage on the ones I don't even know because I done bred them for so many years. You know, I done bred them for so many years.
So you definitely ain't worried about nothing back.
I know all the dogs in the pedigree. I own them for 4 or 5 generations.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you definitely shouldn't be worried about no shit 4 or 5 generations ago and it's scatterbred.
I can't because they ain't scatterbred. That's the point.
Yeah, I know yours not. Yeah.
But the ones that scatterbred, you gotta worry about it. I don't buy dogs because when I did try to buy a dog one time, that was Luke Kane. I didn't even like him that much. He didn't with nothing coat. He supposed to be in all that great Duco stuff and all that stuff they brag about. And them the best dogs. I bought a whole bunch of them. I bought a PH1, the only PH1 daughter off of the Django. Them dogs wasn't nothing.
Right.
Their character was totally different.
Yeah.
They wanted love from humans, and they was
people pretty
soft.
cool.
They was soft, and they remind me of a pit bull crossed into some Belgian Malinois, and I just couldn't breed them in my dogs because I felt like I felt like I was wasting time. I don't bred so many dogs. I got other dogs. Like I said, y'all don't even know nothing about them other lines of dogs. I don't even talk about them. Because I give family members dogs, and then we breed them, and we got dogs we put in the hood with the boys with the money bound, and we see them, we play with them, we train them. I'm mainstream. I'm using more social dogs that's balanced.
Right.
On and off switch can do this. But my personal junkyard dog, my dog that can do something that close to that, but just a fool. Oh, that's my old dogs that ain't had no pedigrees, dogs that I kept breeding since I was a teenager. All them dogs I'm telling you about, all that old stuff, me and my buddy, we breeding the dogs we had since we was like 19, 20, back in 90s.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I just dropped a link in. Y'all come in, say what you want to say, ask questions, make comments. But land your plane. Land your plane. So the link is in the comments. You can hit the links.
Yeah. At the end of the day, bro, y'all, once y'all done bred dogs 3 generations, 7 generations, your family of dogs, you get you a good bitch from somebody you like your Connie Corso from off your dog, and they take that dog and they find the best top males in the world, and you breed the two top males, and you keep a female and a male from both litters, and you breed them 2 females together, and the other 2, you take the other sister and bring it back to the other daddy that you use from the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you take them puppies out of that, cross it into that, and you got you a line. Right. And stick with it and see what they do. If you like it, if it work, if you see, then you get to know after you breed so many litters how fast they turn on, if they got prey drive, if they got food drive. You know what I'm saying? How the bone structure was. You know what I'm saying? If they soft, if they hard. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about civil aggression, how they recover, and all of that stuff. And if you like what you do, you keep going. If you don't like it, say, I ain't using that. Go find another male and breed to that.
Right.
But
when you doing this, right? In your expertise, was there always enough genetic diversity there, so where you didn't back yourself in the corner, or has it been times where you had to kind of like?
Well, I started with, you know what I say, every dog. My pedigree is a certified certificate police dog. They train them dogs 4 or 5 years in the KMPV before they go trying to get a score. Because once you get that score, you can't take that back. They ain't valued no more. Right. So I'm already using dogs that come from 60 to 70 generations of certified certificate dogs. Yeah. They breed in Europe. Let me tell you how the guys in Europe is in that program. This will shut everybody up. If y'all don't want to believe this the gospel, don't. But if you want to believe the gospel, this is going to straighten everything you ever thought. Those boys in Europe stick together.
Big time.
40, 50 dogs, $100 go once a year in August over there, and they partake in an event that lasts 2 or 3 days. 30, 40, 50 exercises, a lot of commands. They got a whole bunch of dogs. Each is 40, 50 guys. They got land. They stay out there in the wilderness in the Netherlands. And they got a bunch of animals. And they all take their baddest dog. They train them. And the one that win, they breed all of the bitches that they had off the last champion they got to that dog. Everybody in the country breeded that dog. Around here, we trying to create a new wheel, trying to make a name, and that ain't it. Because y'all don't even understand the process of genetic coding. Genetic coding is something different. All of them boys in Europe breed that one dog, and then they all get together and train this dog. They all put in their expertise. There's 5 or 6 guys training that one dog. There's 50 guys in their group, and they got several training cliques, and they all in there and they train religiously. And before they go out there, they got their high hopes. If they get whipped by the next clique, they go breed to that dog that the next clique got. So that's what it is. They all breeding that one dog, and then they see all kind of puppies, all kind of ways, and they sell that one dog for the big money, big bucks to somebody who got real money over there overseas or China somewhere, 100,000, 200,000. They done bred them and pulled semen on them, so they got plenty of it. They own mom and daddy, they move on. Now you go asking for Debo or Cujo, they might make some paperwork up on you. They just people. But If you go and see a dog like your boy say, and you see that dog, you like it, then you say, I want that one, then turn around and say, hey, could you write down the paperwork on him? Because, you know, they don't register dog. They do it in the blood lineage. So keep it honest. And they put it on the board and it sit there for a few days and nobody contests it. Then it's there. You get a BRN number.
Right. Okay, we got somebody that joined us. Ace. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show.
I don't know how to do this, man.
He got his screen black. He got
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, gentlemen?
Nothing
How
much.
you doing? I know it's me. Can y'all hear me, man? I'm new to this. You know that.
My bloodline made in America. Let me put my American
Can you
cowboy
hear me?
hat on.
Yeah, we hear you breaking up a little bit though.
Made in America, y'all. Since my stuff made in America, let me put my cowboy hat on.
Okay, no, first I want to say that yellow, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Joe.
you. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Hey, my man, Vanguard, you listen, I've been watching you for years, man. I admire you, man. You know, I like the junkyard dog.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching me and supporting me.
Oh, I know, man. You know me, man. I ain't gonna talk on that. Let me try to make it a little better. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, what's up, OG? Oh, we lost.
Caller gonna get the next caller.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, brother. We love you.
Yeah, y'all can come on in if you want to chat with the Grandmaster. Yeah, yes, sir.
Hey,
Oh.
made in America.
Yeah.
Hey, for years they hated me for line breeding my dogs, but I did opposite what they thought. They thought I was gonna let everybody breed my dogs. I didn't. I bred my dogs to my own dogs, and I sold puppy for puppy. I didn't let people come and pick puppies. I picked puppies for people, and I pick puppies by the character that the people are asking for. I write down everything they want when they put their deposit down, and so I shape and enhance the behavior and pick a dog that naturally acts like what they're asking for.
Right. Now, you've created a line. You know what it takes. You know it take a lot of dogs. You know it take several people, especially when you live in the city.
Yes.
How can a person? Most of us are hobby breeders. Most breeders are hobby breeders. You know what I mean? What's the best way for them to breed and hold consistent type and traits with smaller numbers?
I talk with two great dogs that I love, and then I'm gonna breed the sire back to the daughter, or the son back to mama. But once I breed them together, I might take the female out of that and reach back and breed to the mama's daddy. You know, go and pay for that breed. And now the daughter off them two dogs got a little dogs from one of their sires or the uncle that I love and did so much good. And then you pass them puppies out to your family members and your friends that's in dogs up close. And then y'all take that dog, the next litter out of that, you come back to the daddy or one of the brothers out of that litter. So the uncle was bred to his sister's children out of their great uncle, great granddad or whatever. And then once you go back, you take that puppy and you reach back and grab the daddy. So you started with the mama, the daddy, the son, the daughter. That's 4 dogs. Yeah. And then you bring that daughter back to one of the uncles. That's 5 dogs.
Right.
One.
Hey, y'all hit Ulysses Cash App, man. Hit his Cash App. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta go out your yard.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be 4 or 5 years of keeping the dog, playing with them. And then your friends who you done gave dogs to, you know they gonna want to breed something or something. Y'all might see something that y'all crazy about, and y'all take one of the ones you gave your cousin, a female, and breed it to another dog y'all like. And you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't like them, don't use them. And breed her again and see what works with them. And, you know, but if you stay close to the family of dogs, you're going to grab some traits of what them dogs already doing. and you start going out scatter breeding fodder dogs, because people start talking about, oh, don't do this, man. You look at all these pedigrees and go behind these dogs, all them dogs line bred, inbred.
Right. Yeah.
That's what the European people do. That's what they don't want you to do, because then you won't need them. But being we can import dogs like we used to, that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
All these guys buying dogs. You know what happens in the dog game, of every dog game I've ever seen, except the bulldog guys, the game dog guys. All of these guys chasing names. The European people next year, they got a new dog with a new name that ain't got nothing to do with those dogs y'all got, and y'all be thinking and so we gonna milk the cow. We got to keep giving y'all something new and something different. And you might even lie about the pedigree or whatever, and have y'all all lost.
Right.
Keep coming back.
Right. Hey, y'all hit, man. Y'all know y'all ain't got no mentor. A lot of y'all out there, man, hit his cash app. Ain't nobody gonna give it. A lot of people don't get it to you, especially
obviously. This right here, like my dog, he bite a little harder. That's like 2 or 3 layers. That's 4 layers right there. I make super soft puppy sleeves to develop your puppies. If you want to do that with your dog. Now, me personally, the next show I want to do with you is the 2 type of styles for training your dog for protection. And it is a difference, and I'm gonna share that with you, and you're gonna say, God, that's how you be making them dogs do that.
Right. Ace, is you in the house? Ace.
That's the same guy from last time. Ace.
Yeah, his.
He the older guy like us. He don't know how to work that. You
I'm here.
Oh, you here? Okay. Let's go, brother.
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on, I'm trying to put up this pedigree. Let me 1 second.
Okay. He said he's gonna pull up a pedigree. Okay.
1 second, Joe. 1 second.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna answer a question. Griselda, Joe, how do you feel about line breeding and inbreeding in the Corso community? Is it popular? Not inbreeding, not a lot of inbreeding going on.
I want to just demonstrate something.
Yeah.
Although listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm sorry, I'm not prepared.
You know the difference between line breeding and inbreeding, but it's really the same. Remember I said sire back to his daughter, or son back to mama, that or 2 little mate sisters and brothers. Right. If you can't get if the mom and daddy gone, you might breed the 2 little mate sisters and brothers, definitely inbreeding. Or a sister and a brother, if you did repeated the breeding, the same breeding with 2 different litters, but the same mom and daddy, that's inbreeding. Line breeding is what I do when you take 2 females and breed them to the same male, or take a female and breed them to 2 different males and take the puppies off that and breed them together. That's line breeding. Regardless of whatever y'all want to call it, it's inbreeding.
Ace, to share a pedigree, you need to hit present, and then hit share screen.
Like
I thought
wait, hold on. Oh, wait. It's on me. It's on me. Hold on. Yeah. I got it. I got it right here. Okay, what you got, bro?
Put that pedigree back up there.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm fucked up. Hey man, hey
man, you ain't cursing on the show.
Yeah. Hey, add it back up there. I accidentally knocked it off.
Hey, one time for all you guys on your the other show, World Class Dobermans, Pitbull World, all in my life.
Pitbull TV, La Fundación program. Yeah. Okay.
Brothers get there and
Joe, you see the pedigree?
Yeah, I see it now. I just pulled it. I put it up there.
Take it up.
Hey, go ahead and talk.
All right, y'all ready? Let me run through the joke.
Okay, go ahead.
I got it down because I read pedigree.
All right, I want to kind of
bring it back the other way.
This kind of show what Grandmother Smith was saying in the way I imported these 2 dogs. Now let me show you why. This is my breed. I'm familiar with the lines. Let you see Warrior. We just gonna go back to the dog Dante at the top. And we focus on this Deuce, the dog Tigray, which is the foundation dog of this line. Deuce was the star of that line. This is the one everybody was chasing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's not the dog I love. The dog I love is, I imported the female too. It's a breeding I did. I'm gonna show you why. Now you seen that dog behind Dante that said, I'm gonna show you a pedigree, how they do in Italy, and why I took the dog. Because I'm building my lines. Tigray, that's my main dog. Now you got Tigray on the male. When you go down to the one that say Demetrius, when you go behind them Xena, just the Xena dog. Way back that dog Warrior, that's one of my object dogs as well. Bayron is the famous foundation dog, but we going with Warrior. Because that's the dog I like. Now when you go down to the female, I imported her. You click on the dog that say Zuko del Antelier. All these dogs right here. When you go to the bottom here, Tigray is right there. You see Tigray? Tigray, they line bred on Tigray here. You see that Tigray and Tigray? And that's his little man sister in that Iowa, but we ain't gonna get to that. But we'll just show you.
He got a quarter. He got a
now
quarter.
You come here.
And he got a double bred Tigray at the bottom. It's not a lot, but
and we got Tigray at the top. Now when you go down to the barrier, let's see, let me stay here. Now you go down to Lena Del Deer, and that's Deria. Now what I like about this top dog, watch this. Go to the Xena dog. Xena. This is kind of breed Grandmaster Miller talking about. Now we go down, you see that Deuce dog? You see a Tigray? You see that Ariel dog?
I seen it.
You see the dog Ariel?
Yeah.
Ariel, Davina and Ariel, remember the Aries dog? We go back up to the top of this same pedigree, to the male on the top. To the male on the top. Here, we go behind again.
We saw him, Tigray was out of the sun on the top. Goose.
Now you see Ariel again, you see Ariel Wall again. They done stuffed it. You see what I'm saying? Grandmaster him up.
Yeah, I see it.
They done stuffed it to death. You see? Now the reason I did this breeding, I imported both of them dogs. I did my breeding myself. Now the reason I did this breeding because I wanted that old line that they've been running off for 30 years, Tigray.
Right.
The best I can get it right now. I can't get it no better.
Yeah, they keep trying to. The young people be trying to change it, make a new wheel. Don't change it. Stay in the lane like it is.
Now you see how they bred all them daughters and uncle together on the top and the bottom. I put this together though. They didn't send it like this.
Yeah, Tigray double.
Both dogs to put this together like
double bred in the bottom.
I'm just showing you.
That dog.
I turned around and looked at this.
Tigray.
Because Tigray my dog. That's my dog. Way back in the pedigree, that's my dog, right? Now, just for me, I ain't gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it because we on here. I was showing Joe. Now I did this breeding. Now let me put up another dog. Just to show you a breeding that I'm doing. I don't claim it yet. I could, but I don't.
Damn.
I don't believe that. It's Tigray line. Me. Dogs, you can't buy them. Fuck you. I don't care about your feelings. I don't love you. They for me. This computer kind of slow. Let me just get up here and search.
That's kind of how I do with the Nero stuff. More the Nero stuff is for me, but I know how it is because it's real rough. And you sell it to these people. If it ever get loose, it'll hunt people like a hunt dog hunting.
They can't handle it.
A game.
So
it'll hurt somebody for real. It's a silver dog.
See, my thing is, I'm like you. I think we're supposed to breed for the betterment of the breed, but you should have 2 or 3 lines. That's personal. When you come to my house, I tell you that dog personal, that dog personal. Don't fuck with that dog. Them dogs over there for you to look at. If you get ate up, you shouldn't have went fucking with him. I'm sorry, but anyway.
That's like people think that they think because I breed in the Kodak and the Quattro stuff that it ain't good, but it's the same. Nero's them come off Quattro, but it's just I mix some other stuff in it. The Quattro stuff makes good, decent on and off dogs, but the other stuff I have ain't that. They want owner dogs. So it ain't that it ain't good dogs. They just dogs that I know that's for y'all. That I can sell and ain't coming back and people be happy and they gonna do their job. But that other stuff, no, I don't know, it'll eat you up.
That's like
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I be telling Joe. I gotta have some for the public, but I got some for me. I don't care what you feel about it. Don't matter if they gonna eat your ass up. I need to sleep at night. But anyway, I hope I get the right one, y'all.
Yes, what's up?
That's
yes, sir.
No,
hey, with that, dogs, you can't even go on vacation. Don't go to the store too long. Make sure you got him locked up right. a top on it,
You
a
gotta make sure that motherfucker real family dog too. Or you right, you can't even go on vacation.
Yeah,
But now
Here
you see
you
this
go.
line right here. You see this line right here? This is number one line in Corsos. You won't see these dogs in nobody dogs, but people that know, because she don't let her shit out. So to get this, you got to know what you're looking for, know where to find it, because you ain't gonna find it. None of these American, I'm the only one in America with it. For sure. I know it because I'm the only one know what it's worth. Now you see this dog right here? This was my cut dog, so to speak. This is the dog I use as cut for that heavy inbreed I done. Because you know why I use this dog, Grandmaster? Because over there, this is a dog they use, the big boys. This is the only line they use to cut their dogs. They don't use but 2 lines. If you study the breeders and the breed, don't come me talking about these.
Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. If you look at any of them dogs over there in Europe, and you go behind all these different dogs that everybody got, they all off of the same damn dogs.
Yeah.
Not saying that, Granddad's a month, that's what I be saying. These niggas throw 2 dogs together when they get epilepsy. Niggas just put 10 stuff generations in one dog together. You ain't cut it. You ain't made no moves. You ain't brought it nothing. Like you were saying earlier, you didn't bring nothing to cut it down. I'm going back to my main lines, and I'm telling you, Joe, I can get back to my 2 main lines. I can add what I want, though, because it's structurally, and I'm looking for what the line do, not what it look like. If the bitch don't do what I needed, I don't want it.
Right. It look good.
I don't sell litters. I keep my whole litters. Like you say, I want to know what each dog do in my line. Don't just keep picking the same one. I know this dog. And like I tell people, this dog might look like the star, but he don't throw shit. The one that like shit might throw all the stars. You don't know.
Sir, this is a religious program.
Yeah, most of the people on here are people believe in Jehovah.
I know you two niggas ain't talking. I know you two guys ain't talking.
Yes.
Hey, Muff, I've been watching for years. Joe know I'll get on here. I can see you or Mr. Mims. I got to come, y'all. And my man, Playboy.
I appreciate
y'all
you coming.
Y'all talking about.
Oh, school. Yeah, he likes Schoolboy too.
What city and state are you located in?
Man, I'm gonna talk because it's you. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, man. But I'm in all the states.
Oh yeah,
I'm like I got family members all over the country.
Yeah,
like you said, we got sections of niggas working on certain lines in certain ways. I just send them all out because I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Schoolboy,
I mean?
are you in the chat? Schoolboy, are you in the chat?
You do have to give dogs to some people sometime, so that if you ever lose dogs or whatever, you can get something, try to fix it up again.
I say, tell them, Master Muff. Tell them that's why I give you my best. Because if I need it, nigga, I need the best.
Right. If I get out a dog, something happen, I need to come back to you and get a dog. I don't want to say you know dog ain't no good because I got to breed it later on one day.
That's why I might need that, but it might be the only piece left. I got to have Puro over there.
Right.
See, you don't, the reason you mess it up when you're chasing money and fame and not the overbeing of the breed, you're going to be doing dumb shit, in my opinion. Dumb things, in my opinion.
I think the money make people do bad things.
Ace, let me ask you this. Do you recommend inbreeding the Cane Corso?
It depends. It all depends on if you, it's like this. I can go through here and show you dogs that's historical. Certain dogs deserve to be line bred or inbred on, some don't. What's your reason for doing it would be my question, Joe. What are you doing?
I would agree with you totally, Ace, because guess what? They all line bred, inbred some kind of way.
They all one breed. Ain't no Europe breed and American breed like me.
Yeah, right.
We just bred I found the lines I want, and I can show you all my dogs, 3rd generation. I'm 3rd generation on each pedigree. I still don't consider it my line. It's Tigray's line. And if my dogs don't turn out like it's been turned out for 30 years, I did something fucking wrong. That's how I look at it. I understand what you're saying when it comes to making your own, like you messed them up. That's your shit. You 8, 9, 10 generations in. There ain't nothing to talk about. If you look at the pedigree, they tell you who've been working with the dog. But if it don't look like Quattro and them, these I need lying to me. Because I don't give a fuck. Somebody got to look like Quattro.
You know what I mean? He always going to get a good dog as long as he keep breeding the best good dogs together. Is if he get desperate and take a sorry dog that don't have the good character or whatever and put it in the line, that's when he fuck his line up.
You fuck your line up, don't you, Mike? That's when you fuck your line up.
That's
you're
when
going to have to go out and cut somewhere. Now, when you get what Mr. Muff at, when you done had it 12 generations, and you done got 3 different ways in, and you know your lines, now you can play it tight and line and stuff. You know what the fuck you're stopping. Why you gonna stuff some shit you don't even know what half of it do?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's why I don't keep breeding. You know how people be wanting me to breed a new dog and I keep repeating it. Well, I can't get but 10 puppies. There ain't up but 10 people in a world of 1 billion people can buy them. I'm gonna keep doing the next one. Keep breeding the same breed over and over again. I might cross it one way to one to other dog, but I ain't trying to have no bunch of dogs.
I'm only like I just did this crazy litter down here. 2 crazy litters. I took 20 years of our dogs. I took a break. I just came back and took a 20-year line we've been working on. That's famous as fuck that we ain't let nobody have. And then I put on the new hot shit right now. But I took the drive of the Italian line because it's an animal killing line. Most dogs coming out of Italy, Corsos, are farm dogs. They don't bite humans. They will, but they don't. They first instinct is anything a critter, a squirrel, a snake, a bird, they'll go get that motherfucker relentless. So, but a lot of American dogs don't got to drive no more. But some of them still got the first potential to be defensive and fight.
Now
so
you know
put that
why?
defense with that drive a couple generations. Now I done made a dog on one of my lines. You talk about damn nigga, that's 30 years of breeding.
Hey, Ace, guess what? Ace.
Yes.
You said something just now. I'm gonna tell you something. And I want you young guys to know this when you're breeding your dogs if you're gonna try. He just tried to explain to y'all character. I don't know if y'all understood what he was saying when he crossing certain dogs to a dog because they possess a trait that they mimic in that bloodline, not to kill all varmint, all critters. And they like the game dog, they try to take out abolish the ones that bite, especially if they're going to use them for working on a field. Like I got sports dogs. The sport dog, sporty Quartro might throw a little more sporty, is higher in prey. And the silver is a little bit under the 50, but they can be up. Some of them come out up high, about 60, 50. You know what I'm saying? But they more sporty, and they have a lot more prey. And they do that in America. He's saying the American dogs ain't got it. What it is them the same dogs. In America, people try, you don't have a social dog. So everybody trying to be that way.
Water them down. Yeah.
And they're not breeding the dogs that have that instinct to do that.
Right.
And that's why.
And for me, if the motherfucker ain't that, it ain't a Corso, because that was the dog fucking supposed to do. So don't come at me.
Hey, you got a question from the chat.
Let me just go through this pedigree one more time.
Hey, you got
now I'm gonna tell you about the show dog.
You got to answer this question first, though.
Ace, you got a question.
Okay, come. You always got some, Joe. Come on, Joe. Shit.
Well, this is from Griselda Connie Corso. Ace, have you inbred your Corsos?
At this point, no, because it's not necessary. I brought in, I ain't gonna go into my whole thing, but I brought in 3 foundation females, bred. See, I don't import a female unless I pick the male over the breeder too. Because I ain't got no male. So I take a bitch, like you say, the hottest male. Like Maximum say. First thing I do is try to find me 2 hot bitches in that area on 2 different lines and get me 2 litters off that hot motherfucker to start. That cut 4 years on my program right there.
Right.
But everybody gonna spend $15,000, $20,000 to buy no damn dogs. I don't give a fuck. I want the dog. So to answer his question, I'm setting myself up so when I do start inbreeding and line breeding, I can do it without hurting myself, without getting epilepsy.
And I don't think, you know what, Ace? I don't think they understand that we don't inbred unless we trying to retain a certain dog that we can't get no more.
Exactly.
Please come again, Master Muff.
Yeah, we ain't trying to inbreed a dog unless we can't get it no more. He gone, so we breed. We might do that, but then that's when we take it to out of another line we got and bring that back in because we trying to try something, but we don't really care to inbreed a dog.
But you line breed though, don't you, Lissy?
Yeah, well, dad and the daughter, son to mama, son to mama.
You have to do that to keep the consistency of the line overall for years in the future.
Yeah, and it ain't inbreeding, and I don't get nervous. But hey, look, I know plenty of guys that bred 2 little mate sisters and brothers and pit bulls, and nothing ever happens to them. They do it all the time. I don't.
Not to cut you off, Beth. What they don't understand is this: a lot of people call their dogs and only show you their best. I don't do that.
Right.
I keep the whole litter because I want to know that shit in my dog too. So it might come out later. No, it might not be in this week, but you get that motherfucker under pressure. That shit you ain't thought, and then you take the other dog and build his confidence up. You make that dog look like shit. They're the same dogs.
Right.
But who not real?
Hey,
if you worry about how you gonna feed them and all that, then you can't do what I'm doing. Because I keep every litter. I ain't sold a dog. And you can't get one of my females. I don't give a fuck what you say.
No hype.
This nigga got no home trying to do it.
he up north hype.
No, I'm just a high level person. I don't get on here. And I'm on here with the great Melissa's mom. Fuck that. You my man, brother. Shit. I'm on Florida. I was gonna look you up. I'm about to get a apartment down. I'm talking too much.
Let me ask you a question.
Can
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is a line based off one dog or a family of dogs?
It's based off one dog and how well they line bred and inbreeding to start the line and what line they use to complement the dog. See, people gotta realize all world-class breeders got 2 lines, 3 lines they fuck with no matter how many generations. Now, because you don't know that's the great aunt to the great nephew, you ain't paying attention.
Right.
You like Brother Muff said, I'm gonna take my main dog that I made out this shit that I like, and I'm gonna take it back to everything behind him so I can start that pure.
Right.
But I ain't gonna do it just like every male I got come off my bitches. Don't send me no male off your male. You created him. Let me put up another pedigree and show y'all what I'm talking about.
So this is
my going, Joe. I don't want to show these guys. They don't know shit about the course.
So this is my thing. So when does it become your line? The way you breed?
Again, I'm gonna say my opinion, like I always tell you. It ain't your line, it's the dog line. I ain't never seen Quattro. But if you say the name, I think of Massive Muff. Because that's all I ever seen they talk about was Quattro. And his son. All them other dogs be talking about this my goddamn dog. And everything started here. I can respect that. He just told you how he put it together for nesting. Why wouldn't he be proud, Joe?
No, that ain't what I asked you. I said, when does the line become yours? Or does it ever become yours?
For me, it is never yours. It's the dog's.
Okay.
I'm going to say again. People want credit for shit they ain't got nothing to do with. Your credit is to set that dog up and you the breeder. That's all you really get.
Let me ask you this, Ulysses. Once if you sold me 2 dogs, are you gonna take credit for them dogs? Or
I just call mine Guardian dogs, but they are for a family of dogs.
Right.
And have a family of dogs, man.
Yeah,
but check this out. You might not made the same decisions. Just because you sold me 2 dogs, that don't mean you might have bred them. So do you still consider them your lines once they leave your house?
Let me say why.
If you look at the AKC or UKC or go online and Google, at 3 to 7 generations, you consider that you have your line. Most people do, like he said, they're using one dog basing upon it. But me, I'm using several dogs. If you ask me what my favorite dog of all time was, my friends, they know Nico more than anything, but I would say Neros. Neros was the killer. The Quattro, the Carlos, all them, you could sit them motherfuckers in the garage and forget about them. Neros was the killer. But he was off of Quattro. Quattro bred the other dogs didn't produce that. So, now, but I don't
excuse me, Mr. Muff. Excuse me, not Quattro, like he said, I don't the daddy. So if I was going to him trying to size my dog up, I'm gonna show you with this pedigree what I did to Birdie that I would try to do if I was looking at his shit. Now watch this. I'm gonna just show you. I did this real life shit. This some shit I did to the Italians. They ain't up to me. This my breed. Fuck what they talking about. Now let me show you. Ain't too many people on the earth know this breed better than me. You know America.
I start off with a lot of dogs I ain't have no heritage on to though with my dogs.
So you really like created your line.
Now see this baby right here.
It was the scatter bred.
And now you see this pedigree right here. My target dog is Aaron Del Derian because of his head. He got one of the best heads in Corso. Now I imported. I bred a bitch. Now see this bitch down here, Martina. I imported her, but I chose a male in Europe to breed her to. I could have bred it to Aaron's other son, got 50 best in shows. They just put him in the museum as the hottest Corso, yeah. I didn't breed to him. They asked me why. Let me tell you why. You can't get no better than he was. He was flawless. He was beautiful. He was black with the red eyes, bite work, everything. You're not going to get that from his ass. He was the epitome. But I took Giancherini to my bitch and created Aeon. Created Acarino. But let me show you the breed. Watch this. You see that bitch at the bottom down here, Martina Corso. You see her mother, Alina Del Dirium. Y'all see it? That's Zuko. She had Alina Del Dirium. Now when you go up and guess who her little baby brother is, Joe?
Let me see.
Alina Del Dirium. That's on the female, Martina. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
On the grandfather, on the father, on the grandfather, the great grandmother.
The father's mother, the grandmother.
You see her?
Yeah.
She literally made to Aaron Del Dirium. You see that? So I'm not going off Aaron, I'm going to the mother and father who made them. So when I breed, I can get what he got if I play it right.
Right, and that's what I'm doing.
That's why I was just going to mess them up. If I was looking this shit, I'd be like, oh, I see you.
I love Negroes. Negroes the best. That's why I got Quattro and Carlos, because Carlos is the Quattro's uncle, his daddy's brother, and I breed Quattro because he produced Negroes. So when people say I ain't selling on the best dog, bullshit. I'm selling you the half brothers, just that he got a different mama that made that different.
That's why we can bring it together and get the remix.
Old stuff.
Any 20+ year breeders in here who have lines?
Me, but I ain't gonna call them my line.
You said you didn't have a line.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I bred 20 years ago. Since we in here, I ain't gonna. I said I have a lot of dogs you would call my line, but I don't call them line. Because I give respect to the dogs that made up the line.
He had 2 or 3 generations. He's there. He's there. You know, he's there.
Man, I'm past that. I'm at 4, 5 generations. I just ain't showing.
You 4, 5? Okay, so
man,
I didn't know you
breeds, man. I ain't showing nobody nothing. I'm just showing you.
Okay,
well, I ain't showing you what I bred these dogs and done.
Okay.
He's
That's
there.
What I'm telling you. I'm way past these dogs, man. As a matter of fact, you see that other breed I showed you messed them up?
Yeah.
That other breed I showed you, I bred them to this pedigree back here. I can't show you. Now let me show you what I'm gonna show you while I'm up here. I'm gonna just put up my old breedings back in the day. I'm gonna just show you when I was breeding 20 years ago. These things can't keep up. Now I'm gonna show y'all the baddest dog in America, in the history of America. I don't care what they say. There you go. You be cussing it. I'm sorry. Forgive me, YouTube, and the community. I'm a junkyard dog. I'm sorry.
Hey, we depending 100% on cash apps tonight.
Yeah.
No monetization.
Hey, if my account wasn't overdraft right now, I shouldn't mess them up a couple dollars. But me and the monkey
y'all seen Joe because Joe had me on the show too.
Okay.
If it wasn't for Joe, I wouldn't be getting exposure.
Shit.
I got my own. Right. Hey, listen, brother. Listen, I don't be caring about the money. I just care about unity.
Me too, brother. Me and you on the same thing. Excuse me one second. I'm gonna get to hanging this in a minute, y'all. Joe, you got me in, Joe. You owe me, Joe. Might go back to my original.
He kind of like me. I don't be wanting to show pedigrees because then people get caught all up in dog names. And I just like to put my dogs together because I'm just trying different stuff, different ways. I don't really be like want to show pedigrees and stuff like that.
People do get wrapped on those names.
They get wrapped. We gonna start, y'all.
Okay, hold up. Let me
start with the
let me get it on
bloodline. We're gonna break down Scandipio Alcor bloodline. Now you see this dog, Belmonte Golden Nugget. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who they say. This the baddest stud dog in the history of America. I don't care what they say. I don't care that they try to spin it. You see that male right there?
Who bred it? Give the credit to the breeder.
We don't know who the breeder is. This is what Tony and them started with when they was doing that shit.
Okay. Okay,
good. Ed Hodis.
Yeah.
Ed Hodis was the Don, so we're going to go to Ed Hodis said that. That's these East Coast boys. You know we right here by them. They was first. I give them their credit. But let me show you something about my kennel. You see this dog right here say, Scandipio Belmonte Golden Nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to click on, we're going to go down to his children. I'm just going to talk about what I did with it. We're going to go down to his children. Where my baby at? This is my favorite dog ever. This is my favorite dog ever. Scandipio Sadie of Valley Kennels. This is my baby. I miss her so much. She helped me raise my children through them dog days, baby. I used to leave her in there. Nigga couldn't breathe. But anyway, you see this little dog right here? I ain't got her picture up there. I'll show you. Now, I made, this is her son, Johnson Bico.
What the hell is it? Okay.
Johnson's Bico. I'm just saying, Johnson's Bico. He was off of Infield Mail. I went over there. When I got that breed done, he had a lady over there. I brought the next dog and gave her $1,500. He told me he'd never send me around nobody else. But
hold on 1 second. Let me say something. Skype, Skypes. I see you in the back. In the back. You got loud. You got something loud on back there.
That's his car.
Oh, okay.
I'm driving a truck. My bad. I'll hop out.
Okay. No. You good?
Hey, now put this dog Junior Robinson. Click on it. Watch this. Now you see this dog right here, Giorgio?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, let me tell you what Tony killing him. He keeps telling y'all every line but the line with Giorgio. Now I'm about to prove it to you because fuck you, and I'm qualified. Now you see that Belmonte Golden Nugget? This is why I'm going to do it. I did this breeding on Zena Robinson. I wasn't going to give up this female. My man begged me to give it to a Jamaican. I told him don't take my dog to Tony. He went back to Tony. They created an ICM, the National ICM Specialty Champion. And he took my genuine name off the pedigree with his dirty ass. Because it would have showed that Valley Kennels was right there. Now we had bit his ass back. Now since he did that, I'm about to show y'all something. Watch this with his right ass. Now this supposed to be the best breeder in America. And he is. That's my white boy. That's my boy. They can go tell him I don't care. See this Orlencia's Diamond? Orlencia's Diamond. You see him? Vito Rivera. He went back my stuff. Orlencia's Diamond. Let me see. Got Dipio's Maya. Let me see. Is it Maya?
Hold on. Let's land this plane, brother. Let's land this plane.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just break it down short. And you take one dog and it got 2 kennels. Derek Masson and Scott Dipio using that dog to this day. And Derek still got dogs that look like him. All them dogs that he bred to it, it was going to look like Georgia. I know I ain't got the time. I was going to show you how a dog influenced 2 kennels 20 years ago and it's still prevalent in their kennels today.
We'll do a Corso show if you want to.
No, we ain't doing that. This is the last show. I ain't teaching them shit.
Okay, bet.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. Because when we first got in, they wouldn't even sell us the dog. Y'all know we
get to the next person, man.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You cut me off, Joe. I'm gone.
Hey,
thank you, Mr. Ace, for coming in. We appreciate you, brother. And
thank you, bro.
Keep doing it and share the knowledge with somebody else because we don't know when God gonna take us off the earth, and you need somebody to continue on. That's why I give all the brothers the good dogs.
That's right.
And I teach them, man. I don't care no more.
Yeah.
I paid off my child support with dogs, so now I just do it for fun.
Right. Okay, thank you, brother Ace. Skypes.
What's happening? Skype pups.
What's happening? It's Sykes.
Oh, it's Sykes.
Sorry.
Hey man, that ain't the Hawaiian guy off the Hawaii 5-0.
Nah.
I need my bifocal line glasses.
He ain't look like no Hawaiian guy off Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah.
What's happening? Hey,
what's up,
Joe.
Hey, brother, now,
Mr.
You
Church.
Near me, right? You near me, right?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm in Cersei.
Where? Cersei, that's right. Yeah, man. I've been watching your shows a long time, bro. I appreciate it. Man, I don't have Corsos. I got Old English Bulldogs, but there's not a lot of material for my particular breed. So I really enjoy your content, man. It's a blessing. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, man. We just try to mix it up. I appreciate your support, brother. I really do.
Where you at on the road right now?
Man, I drive a dump truck. We're doing road paving, so.
Where you at right now? So we want to make sure you ain't pulling over to the truck stop.
Nah, I'm in Greenbrier, Arkansas.
He in Greenbrier. He in Greenbrier, Arkansas. He in a dump truck. Make sure he
right.
Talk to all the women, y'all. Sure
right.
Yeah. China man.
How long you been in your breed, brother?
Man, I got my first oldie probably 4 years ago. I was one of the people. I got a dog during COVID. I was home. I had a little bit extra money. Whoop-de-whoop, all that. But long story short, the dog didn't make it. She got out on the road, got hit, so I got another one. So I've been with the dogs I have now 2 years, 2.5 years. My question is this. I have females. I don't have males yet. I had a litter. I put a male with somebody close to me, so that he's around, I have access, but I keep females. I got 2 females that are sisters, and one female that I kept from the litter. So I got mother, sister, and daughter. How far or how long would I have to go before I'm working on building my family of dogs?
You there?
So
You
do
take
I
that. You take that female. You got 2 sisters, and you got a daughter off one of the sisters. You
Right.
can go and find a male that you love and breed to the daughter and one in the aunt. You see what I'm saying? Then you take them puppies off them dogs and line breed them, and you can bring back to the daughter's mama, to the grandmama, one of the sons. You see what I'm saying? You got some dogs to the auntie. Now you already there to keep it going. Now you don't have to buy no dogs no more. You see what I'm saying? You take the male you love and breed it to the daughter and the aunt, the mama's sister to that daughter. And now you got puppies off this litter that you can come back to the auntie, off the sister, or off the daughter back to the grandmama. And your line is really flying colors from there. But find a male that you love, not just something that's just available because there's not that many dogs. Find the dog you love with the character, the look, because people like looks in them dogs, the disposition.
Yeah.
So you go.
Yeah. So, okay. So I'm not crazy then.
No, you're not crazy. You're already there. Just keep continuing on.
All right.
The Grandmaster.
Yeah, Grandmaster certified.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Rob. I want
pups in the house. Sight pups in the house.
Yeah, man. We like I said, I'm excited about the future. Once again, Joe, I love the show, man. I'm working nights right now, so I'm always listening, but I'm kind of in and out. I got stuff, I'm working, but like I said, I love it. I appreciate it, and yeah.
Hey man, them trucks that I was.
And I thank you. I thank you. That's one of my hometown boys. So man, appreciate you and careful out on that road, brother.
All right, y'all be easy.
Okay, you too, brother.
Hey man, them truck drivers be rich, don't they?
Yeah.
They always got some thoroughbred dogs.
Yeah, for real. Is Velocity Cane Corso in the house? Is Velocity Cane Corso?
Velocity.
I want to see anybody in there. Hey guys, any more questions? Drop them in the chat. I'm gonna put this link one more time, and then I think I done had enough.
Let me put my crown back on. I don't put that was the Made in America. Me and my dogs was Made in America. You ain't gotta go in Europe.
Salute. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Travis, salute to Muff. I had a Dutch and she had a bloodline best dog I ever owned. Good shit. Let's see here. JD.
Where you from?
Breed a good stud and breed him to all your females, then breed the half brothers and sisters to each other, and you can start.
Yes, sir. You right, JD.
Now I have a Corso. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, final call. Man, I sure appreciate you coming in here and breaking it down. We're gonna work.
Hey, listen, Ronald, you ever heard of any game dogs? Like, you ever heard of game dogs? You ever heard of people say the famous Boyle's bloodline?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Ronald Boyles got a dog off a scatterbred dog named Hank, Grand Champion Hank, a Turner, and bred it to a dog he got from Pat Patrick called Red Baby. Mm-hmm. But he didn't do the breeding. They did the breeding. He bought a puppy called Dirty Mary. Dirty Mary was bred to Grand Champion Cherokee Chief, Bull Boy Bob. You see what I'm saying? Another Bolio dog that's from her line, because she was half Hank and Bolio. And her mama was Bolio Klaus, really. Mm-hmm. A Bolio Klaus. So that's really two. She was a 50-50, and he was a scatterbred. And they brought it together. And Dirty Mary, he line bred on them Bullet Son dogs. Mm-hmm. Grand Champion Cherokee Chief, Bullet Son dogs. And he bred it to a Bolio dog, which she had that Bolio in her from the Red Baby stuff. And that's how he started his line, with a female. All of these guys and dogs that you talking about they started with a female or a male, started their line.
Let me ask you this. Let's say we got the dogs in front of us look good. We trust the breeder. We trust the pedigree. What side are you leaning more to the female side, being that the females give you more of the mitochondrial DNA? They say the female give you more.
Well, Well, the female is where you want to go when you're doing it, but me, I just I can't think about what I was thinking about 30-some years ago. But I can tell you this: I started with Nico. I played with Nitro, didn't like Nitro, so I didn't put him no more in my breeds. But it was Nico mainly, and then and Nico was bred to a dog we got from the Philippines and bred, and I double bred back on him, and then I started getting these blue and liver dogs, and I kind of liked it that. But then I didn't think about it, and I started breeding Dutch Shepherds. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when then later on, I said, you know what? Let me play with them colors again and this stuff, and mixing Nico to the Dutch Shepherds, and coming up with these alley genes, and let me line breed, inbred, and then I started getting it a little bit more popping up in my Dutch Shepherds. But my real brood female in the end came from Angela at Complete Canine Canada.
Man, I want to talk to her on the phone at least.
I told her, she ain't never responded. But my original female that I used later on in life, when I was almost established with all these different type dogs I had, and I wanted to go a certain way,
yes, sir.
I took a dog off of Azura and Crush. Now they can say what they want. Crush was a German Shepherd Malinois. He was blue, and Azura was a Dutch Shepherd looking and German Shepherd, and she was blue. And both of them bred together produced my Blue Isis. And Blue Isis is the dog that I bred to all these dogs that I had. Don't really know the pedigree stuff on them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, you know, I just took some dogs because I loved them and I knew what they did. Not about the pedigree. It was what them dogs did. The training she put in them dogs. I watched them dogs from little puppies grow up to be adult dogs. I watched them video after video. I could see. She ain't got to tell me that. I could see what I wanted to see. And I took that bitch and bred her to Carlos, Van Voss PH1 Metloff. I bred her to Quattro 2 or 3 times. I bred her to Nero's two times. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I bred her to outcross to a dog off of Duco. What this dog name was? That big old dog. I bred him to some other kind of. I bred him a whole bunch of dogs. But that's who she and all my dogs, because Azura eat your ass up. His videos online on Azura. And I just crossed them all different ways, and then I started learning what I liked and what I didn't like, and as far as the structure and the colors. And then everybody liked the blue stuff. So I kept the blue stuff, and I put Quattro on top of it because the puppies could grow with them. But my other stuff that I first started with, all of the Marcella, Castor, Nico, the Elgos stuff, I mixed that to Nero's. The first stuff I started with, my street stuff, when I was doing street hard dogs. I put that stuff to Nero's, and that's the stuff I kept with family members around. You know, they was dangerous dogs though, but they loved them, and I ain't never sell them dogs to people. But that's what I use for myself. So my favorite dog in the whole world was Quattro, although I bought him. But my baddest dog I ever had, my favorite dog that I trained and did everything and reared him up, was Nero's. Now, today, my favorite dog of all times, fucking Mozzie. Mozzie is the epitome of everything I ever wanted to do in dogs.
But that's what it's kind of supposed to be. You're supposed to progress and, you know. Yeah.
You ain't gonna progress. Only way you won't progress in this dog game, y'all, if you take your dog because you can't find a dog or you ain't got the money to do it, you taking this breed to some dog that look like a cane corso or it's all right, it ain't nothing, and get puppies off it. Remember, them puppies half your dog and half that dog. So now you got 50-50 chance of what you trying to do. And you ain't trying to step back, you trying to step forward. So take the money, find the baddest dog online that you know in the bloodline or something, and breed back to that dog. So you had a whole little dog that you love and you value. When I really started trying to make my own bloodline of dogs, I taught myself to love my own dogs and stop buying dogs from people. And I ain't bought a dog from nobody in almost 20 some years.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, when I started with 2 females. But what I would do, I would go back to the breeders in their family of dogs. So I didn't come out all scattered.
I bought dogs from ain't even in the dogs no more back then.
Right. Right.
Yeah, they ain't even into the breed no more. I outlast them.
Right. Yeah.
But the good thing I did keep dogs and pass them around. And then sometimes I think about other dogs I got that I ain't really want to breed or didn't care to. And I go and breed that dog, and something magical happens. Like these dogs, I wouldn't have never said I was gonna go and breed the King and Tyson and all of them. I really wasn't thinking about them dogs. It's just that my cousin, you know, they took my dog Zeus. And they was bred in the diamond, and they bred them, and they had them in the yard, and they bred, and they ended up with 3 pups. And cousin kept calling me, say, "Man, these dogs here are dangerous, boy. Come get, you can't even touch them. Their eyes ain't even open." And I said, "Well, let me just take them on home then."
Yeah. Well, did your cash out ping? Because if it ain't, we ain't doing no more shows.
I got a decline of $1.99. Okay.
What? Oh man. Okay.
All
Y'all,
right. Wait a minute.
Hey, there's no nation like a donation.
Let me see something. Doug, as usual,
Yeah.
has given me my next show is sponsored. I put you on the sponsor on my last video.
I should put you on the spot. Make me a video and I'll sponsor your video.
Yeah, I put you sponsor on my last one. I have you and Doug on my next video.
Yeah, we need to start doing that. The channels need to start doing that. You really rock with me, so
yeah.
Give me something, and you.
I use that right there logo on that.
Okay, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was on my last one. And I'm about to do a video. I had my son come over, and I was messing with Nicholas. Y'all ain't seen Nicholas. Y'all wait till y'all get ready to see Nicholas. That's the little baby I used to have out there with the dogs years ago.
Yeah.
He came over today. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. I
get some coffee. You want half of this, bro?
Huh? Nah, I'm good. Yeah. Y'all can hit my membership up. That $1.99 will really help, pay for some little shit that's concerned with doing these shows. But so, bro, I think that's it. I think that's it. I ain't got no more questions. Everybody seemed at ease. And I guess we'll talk about doing another show.
Yeah.
Hey man, put a fire emoji in the chat if you think the Grandmaster gave you some good information tonight. Put a fire emoji in the chat. If you don't know how to find a fire emoji, hit the one.
The fire emoji. Y'all ain't want to get no donation. I might well take the crown off.
Right.
Don't seem like I'm the king.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bam, here we go.
We might have to do them like pussy. Lock the door.
Bam, here we go.
Yo, we got sites.
Yeah, we getting them. We appreciate it, y'all. We appreciate it. All right, man. Well, we'll call it a wrap. We'll talk about the next show. And
all right, my brother.
Okay. All right, chat. We'll see y'all later.